This is how I have been able to outwork 99% of you. It's actually easier than you think. It was about 9 a.m. I opened my eyes to see the world around me. That's a long way of saying I woke up. I looked to my right to see my girlfriend still sleeping. Fast forward 1 hour. I'm trying to work, but I can't. I keep getting distracted by everything. I feel resentment in my blood towards working right now. I would rather just close the laptop, bend her over and fuck her. I found myself constantly checking my phone to finding nothing to check. That's a long way of saying I couldn't focus on my work. Fast forward 6 months. This man's girlfriend broke up with him and he wanted to use this enormous amount of emotion and energy to do something right. So he started working more, but he still seemed to feel groggy and unfocused on his work. Still worked like a little bitch until he put his phone in the closet before going to sleep. Wake up. Story time over. How much screen time do you have right now, my friend? Every single day. For me, it was about 7 to 9 hours on average. On average. That's why I couldn't focus on my work and couldn't really be the man I wanted to be. My friend, your phone is the biggest chain holding you back. It drains your brain energy and it makes you miserable, bro. Let me ask you a question. How do you expect to work or do anything when first thing in the morning you do is you go on Instagram and you do this? You are hyper-stimulating your brain with something that is made to be addictive. And then you want to work. How do you expect to do this boring task after you have hyper-stimulated your brain? Because you will compare it to the fun you had on your phone, with which seems to be boring and hard task compared to it. You will naturally feel like a bitch. So this is literally how I have outworked 99% of people, because I believe everyone has the hard work capability in them, but they are wasting it on their phone like a bitch. Most likely everyone you know is addicted to their phone. They're always scrolling every time you see them. So no wonder when I put that away I was able to outwork everyone, obviously. Number 2, action step. Don't touch your phone before and during your work session. Listen, I've gone from working 1 hour barely to now working 10 hours. I don't get distracted by my phone and my peripheral sight. It doesn't pop and ring and distract me with sounds because I turned off every notification. I am able to entirely focus on my work. Let's tell you something. You may not see the results of my work and productivity right now because you may look at the channel and see that I have 500 subscribers. Sure. But come back 1 year later and let's talk. Number 3, action step. Put your phone in a closet 1 hour before going to sleep. And don't touch your phone until you are done working the next day. My friend, this may seem really intimidating to you, but let me tell you something. It's not as bad as it sounds. I have seen results literally overnight by doing this. From being an addict to being able to work properly. Because when you remove it from your environment when you wake up, you don't initially grab it right away. Because it's not there anymore. So you instantly get up from your bed, you do your thing and you start working. And you almost forget about your phone. I'm gonna give you 2 very quick pieces of advice that you can use. You can say it's a bonus. Number 1 is semen retention. Put that fire inside me to work even harder. And you can imagine what that does to a man with a goal. I have been doing this for 2 years. And recently I relapsed, if you want to call it like that. I immediately felt the drop of energy inside me to conquer the world. There are so many reasons for this. I made a video about that recently, so go ahead and check it out. And number 2 bonus is I dedicated my entire life to achieving my goals. Brother, if you want to achieve something, you must go 110% in. You cannot half pass this. Oh, I work on Sundays. And then shut the fuck up, bitch. I go to the club on Friday. Shut the fuck up. There's one sentence I want to say about this before you go. Whenever you want to do some dumb shit, remember there's always that one guy who is doing everything right. You compete against other men for the life that you both want. So when you go to that club on Friday, that guy is going to the gym, reading afterwards and working the whole day because he wants to achieve his goals. You may not see the difference like immediately, but in a few years, that one day is gonna be the deciding factor of who's gonna be more successful or even who's gonna be successful. Scroll down and click the subscribe button right now, my friend. And I'm gonna see you in another video. Bah!